Hey, y'all. Welcome to Mandie's Closet. Even though I am not in my closet, I am currently in my kitchen slash, where am I? Hearth room, whatever we call it. One of those rooms that has a couch in it, but it's part of my kitchen. Okay, I gotta look up here. Okay, so I'm trying to get used to looking up here. Pardon me if I look straight ahead, but I'm just used to, I don't know, I'm used to. I've never done this before. This is a tag video that I wanted to do. Somebody kind of inadvertently tagged me doing this, and I'm going to link her channel down below. And I'm pissed off right now because I cannot remember what her channel is, but I just recently subscribed to her. She does workout videos. She's an over 40 gal, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to do some of her workout videos. She is amazing. She's phenomenal. And anyway, so she was like, you should do that video. So I'm going to tag her down below. She's awesome. Check her out. But she said, you should do the grown-ass woman tag. So guess what? I figured if I'm going to do a tag video, I want it to be laid back. I don't want it to be in my closet because my closet's kind of for the beauty stuff and blicka. So let me find my phone. So on my phone, now I'm going to go find, there it is. Okay, here are the questions. Number 1, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? I would tell my 20-year-old self to have more fun. I did not have a lot of fun at 20. I had fun at 20, but I did not have a lot of fun at 20. I was the person that always drove the car for my friends who were drinking. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There always has to be that friend that did that, you know. But I'm the one that pulled their hair back when they were throwing up drunk. I was the one that was always paying it, you know, I don't know. I just was the mom, I guess. And I think I would rather have had more fun and not be so worried about what my parents were going to do. Oh my God, what if my parents found out? Oh my God. I could just go back and tell myself, who cares? I guess I was just a different kind of parent because of how my parents were, that you know, if my kids did something, I might get a little mad, but it'd be over in a second, and then, or sometimes I'd laugh with them. But anyway, so I'd tell my 20-year-old self to, 1, loosen up, have a little more fun, and 2, hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. I used to walk with my head down all the time because my confidence sucked. And my confidence isn't great now, but I make sure that even if I'm insecure about a situation, which still happens to this day, I still hold my head up very high. I will continue to hold my head up high no matter what comes my way. What were your favorite 80s and 90s bands? Oh, I don't know that I had a lot of 90s bands. By the time I was, I had my first kid in 1992, so I was kind of out of that scene, but my first kid. How many kids did you have? That's another tag. I love Depeche Mode. I still love AC/DC. Mine was a very eclectic mix. I mean, Chicago, the Go-Go Girls, or the Go-Go's, and Belinda Carlisle, Tiffany. Jeez, it was just such a great era for music. Golly, kids have no idea what they're missing. And since I'm doing a tag, this is who I am. I love a good cold beer. All right, what were your favorite TV shows from the 80s? I'm just going to say 80s and 90s. So I had to write this one down because if not, I would have forgot. So first one was 21 Jump Street. Hello, Johnny Depp. This is when Johnny Depp looked amazing. Don't we all know how much he looked so good back then? Do y'all remember 21 Jump Street? And my favorite show, beyond favorite shows, this is when I was younger, when I was a tween, was The Facts of Life. I wanted to be Joe. I don't know if secretly I was meant to be a lesbian. I don't know, but all I can tell you is I wanted to be Jo. But I don't think Jo was a lesbian, but in today's world, she would be a lesbian. Mork and Mindy when I was a little kid. I mean, God bless Robin Williams. And Cagney and Lacey, when I got a little older, I felt I was mature enough to watch Cagney and Lacey, you know, the first girl cop show. I love that show. I love Tyne Daly. And then, of course, I loved Family Ties, and I loved when Jason Bateman would guest star on that show with Justine Bateman, and I think he did guest star on that show because that's when I fell in love with Jason Bateman. I'm still in love with Jason Bateman. Anybody else still in love with Jason Bateman? I think he's so cute. And he's our age, so I'm just saying. Okay, so what was your favorite Atari game? I had a friend. His name was Doug. He was my best friend. I was best friend with guys growing up. I never was good with girls. You know, maybe that's my problem with girls now. I'm just not good with them. I'm always like, are you upset with me? And I don't mean to be, but I just don't know how to read women very well. And I don't know, I'm just better at being friends with guys. Is that weird? Anybody else like that? I digress. So, what was your favorite Atari game? But Doug had all the Atari games, and I can't say that I had a favorite one because all he let me ever do was watch it because he was afraid I'd break it. It was a stick. How would I break it? A stick and a button. Doug. I love Doug. He used to get so mad I called him Doug-a-Man, Bug-a-Man. Pissed him off. That was my way to control it. Okay, do you rely on Spanx? No. However, I don't at my current size because all it does is pushes it up into one big tube around me, and I can't stand that. So if I was skinny, like remember the movie The Heat, and you saw I was going to say Joey Roberts, not Joey Roberts. Who was it? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? I see her in my face. The Heat, The Heat, The Heat, The Heat. Sandra Bullock. Okay, black hair. So she wore Spanx just to tuck it in. Well, yeah, I would wear Spanx if I look like that, just to hold in that little bit, but not my size because it just turns it into one big roll. Now, other people it may work great for, but I have one pair. It about knocks my breath out. Literally knocks my breath out trying to get those things on. What are my thoughts about Botox? Thumbs up. I don't know how much I would do Botox now, or if I would actually do some sort of Juvederm, or I don't know, but I'm for it. I haven't done it yet, but I definitely am for it. If you... Things go on in my house. My husband and my daughter are right in the other room. If you only had one beauty product, what would it be? I've thought about this one because I've done other tags where it's talked about if you only had one beauty product on a desert island. Well, I know what it would be. I have to have lip balm or some type of chapstick all the time. And I would like a tinted lip balm, especially Almay, because they have tinted lip balm and it keeps my lips from being chapped. I would have to have that. Then my face would be nice and sun-kissed. I'm assuming this is a desert island question. I don't know. But they would have to be lip balm. What is your biggest body change since turning 40? I would say I've had multiple. Because I'm almost, let's see, in March is my birthday and I'll be 46. And I've had multiple body changes. My legs are getting skinnier and I'm creating this solid chunk of a body in here. Never had that before. So the way my weight has shifted on my body, I used to only get it in my butt. Now it's in my boobs, in my rib cage, in my stomach, in my thighs, in my, you name it, in this portion. It's even here. I don't even have a clavicle anymore. So I'm working on that though, very much so. finish this sentence. I wish I was more. Okay, I don't know how to say this because I read this question before and I know what I want to say, but I'm not sure how I want to say it. So, okay, here's how I want to say it. Thank you, Corona. I wish I had a super high metabolism so that it never ever slowed down. I wish I was more like a person that had a super high metabolism for the rest of my life because I wouldn't have to work out and I could eat whatever I wanted. I would still eat healthy. I think I would have changed my appetite because I don't want those things anymore. I don't have an appetite for like super drenched gooey fries, I just don't. But I'm just saying I wished I had that because I just that's just me. It's personal preference. Choose one: bag, shoes, or something else. My something else would have to be a second house. We were talking about it today. We are wanting to, in the next year, get a second home on a lake, but a very, very inexpensive house, like really cheap, just so we can have some fun. We've got some friends who have one, and we want to, kind of go up there where they're at, and next year I think we're going to try to do that. So that is my something else, is a second home. So I wish I could say makeup because I love my makeup, but I've got to start saving for a second home. So I got to start minimizing the makeup thing. So, all right. So I am going to tag some people on this grown-ass woman tag, and it will be down below. So you better be looking for it. Because if I've tagged you, where am I looking? You better do it. All right. Thanks for stopping by Mandie's Hearth Room. I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye. Oh, I got this in New Orleans. It's for my girl Christine, my New Orleans girl. Drinking every afternoon. Got it in New Orleans, Christine. Look at that. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Scratch that. I got this at AG. I have only had a little bit, y'all. I swear to God. Look, that's all I've had. It's just been a long day. From AJ Seafood and Oyster Bar in Destin, Florida. Just kidding. But shout out to my girl Christine on Snapchat and who watches my videos. Let me look up here. Totally gonna be in the bloopers. Okay, bye.